What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And today, honey, today I am going to show you how I figure out one different kind of flavor, how to make jerk wings in the kitchen fast, easy and simple. So make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notification settings so that you will never miss any of these upload. So without going any further, make we jump right in it. In my eyes, you're a star, girl. Hey, she fit me, and she give me love plenty. Yeah, she authentic. This are the real thing, this are the plastic. Okay, y'all, let's cook. Now I have some chicken wings here that's already been washed with salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. And after you do that, you want to add some salt and black pepper to it. Now I am using probably about 10 or 12 chicken wings here, right? Now this is a trick to the dish. I'm going to go ahead and add some pickle juice here. And you could use whatever kind of a pickle juice that you have laying around your kitchen, but in my kitchen I'm using this breaded butter pickle here. It's very good, and I bought this one in Aldi's supermarket, but it doesn't matter if you don't have that. Just make sure you have some kind of a pickle juice for the recipe. Now after you get done adding the pickle juice to it, go ahead and give it a nice little stir. You want this to sit in the salt, black pepper, and pickle juice for about, I'll say, 30 minutes. Just let it sit. Just cover it up nice and tight and let it sit and wait and chill. All right, make sure you do that because you want those wings to absorb the flavor and that extra little taste, that unique taste of the pickle juice. Now moving right along, we are going to blend, or let's say smooth out some of these pickles. All right, so what you want to do is get your blender and you're going to add your pickle into the blender. And again, this is a brand that I'm using and I bought it in Aldi's supermarket. Now everything that I'm using here for this recipe, I will in fact list them down in the description, so don't worry about that. I got you there, right? Covered. Now you want to add about 1 1/4 cup of pickle juice with that pickle and give it a good blend and smooth it out pretty much like so. Now in a container you're going to go ahead and pour that blended pickle and then add some green seasoning to it. And I use about 2 tablespoons. But once again, I'm gonna add everything in this. Everything that I'm using here, I'm going to write it down below. Now to that, you want to go in and add some apple cider vinegar, fresh garlic, ginger powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and some paprika. Now I did go in and add some chicken seasoning because we are cooked chicken, right? And I did add some jerk seasoning. Give that a good mix thus far. Just combine all that together. And then I went in and added some light corn syrup. Now if you do not have the light corn syrup, please use like white sugar, a little bit of that white sugar. Now I did go in with some of this Blue Mountain burnt sugar. I added some of that to it. And if you don't have that, of course you could go in and add some food coloring like browning, right? Just a little bit, not too much. Now it's time to add my seasoning to those wings. And remember, those wings have been sitting for about 30 minutes. Now when you pour some of that good mixture on the chicken wing, do not pour all of it. Be sure that you have some leave back because you're going to need it. You're definitely going to need it for the later process. Give it a nice rub and mix and spin. Make sure that that seasoning is very centered into the wings, because you want those wings to have a massive amount of flavor. That pickle is giving it life right here, y'all. Life. Now, if you're here watching me and have not subscribed, please do so. Turn on your post notification, all right? Because I'm figuring the reason why I'm not getting my uploads is because they are off. So make sure you check them and turn them on. Now, moving right along, we're getting this thing set up for bacon. And the chicken, I let them sit. After I put the seasoning on it, I did allow it to sit for about another 30 minutes or so. 30-35 minutes, but you can also let it sit overnight if you want, because it's even going to taste better than what I'm doing here. Now go ahead and just place them on your baking tray. And I always tell you guys, make sure you have this kind of setup at home, because especially now it's cold outside and you want to have that grill type of a texture. Anything that you want to put on the grill, you could put it on this rack here. It's just like you put it on the grill outside in your oven to go there. Now pour out all your juices and everything on there, pop it in your oven, let it bake for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes and you pull it out, this is exactly what you're going to have right here. Now those nice little juices, that flavor that has cooked, that sauce that has cooked in the bottom, you are going to go ahead and just baste the top of your chicken with that thing. Just baste it just a tad bit, just like so. Alright, just slightly baste. And after you do that, all you're going to do is just turn them on the other side. Each and every one, turn them on the other side. Alright, after you turn them, that sauce that you have in the container that you had left over, you're going to use some of that sauce. Still don't use all of it. Use some of it to baste the top portion of your wings. Just like that. Just baste it just like that. You want to go ahead and pop it back in the oven and allow it to bake for an additional 30 minutes. But before you pop it in the oven, you're going to get some foil paper, wrap it up like that, and put it in the oven. It's going to steam the thing. After 30 minutes of steaming, baking process, that is what your wing is going to look like. It's going to be perfect. It's not going to be all dried out, and it is going to definitely have the flavor of all that goodness that you have laying in the bottom of that tray. That flavor, that's all that smell, it pops right up onto your wings, and it is no ordinary ring. This is not ordinary jerk wings at all. It's not like 1 and 2 that I showed you before. This is a different type of a level, type of taste and flavor. Trust me, I will never cook my wings no other way but this way. This way is massive. Now all I did here was go ahead and remove them from the baking tray and just take a real good look at what is happening here. You see how the wings them look? It is definitely not dried out. It is nice and moist, and I actually could smell the flavor that's coming up from them wings. Now goodie, if you're not just subscribed to my second channel, Life with Juliana, please go ahead and subscribe over there. I have some really great home decors over there, so go ahead and check them out. Alright, they are always good. Look at that wing, y'all. Just look at the texture of that wing, and that taste is immaculate. Trust me when I tell you. Nice business. Turn up loud. Perfection, y'all. Perfection. All right, after you get done doing all of that, right, now we are going to move on to the next important step. Now you see that good juices, that thing that's hanging out right there, we're not going to throw that away now. We're going to need it. Let me show you what we're going to do with it. Now, in a pot, you want to go ahead and add the remainder of the sauce that you had when you first started, right? Do that with your fire on low to medium heat. Then you want to go ahead and add some ketchup to it. Add all of your good marinade, the good thing we have at the bottom of the baking tray left over from baking your wings. Pour it on out into that as well. Give it a good mix, and once again with your fire on a medium to low heat. Now I did go in and add some scotch bonnet pepper sauce to it. You know I don't like spicy, right? But I'm not the only one that's going to eat these wings, so I did add a little less than about a tablespoon of that hot pepper sauce to it. It's not very hot anyway. Give that a nice good little combination mix, just like that. Then I went in and get the wings them and poured it all up in that thing. Yes, honey. And still with my fire at a low to medium heat. You want to make sure that them wings is well happy in that sauce, all right? Nice and happy. Just like that. Oh, the thing smells so good. You can actually smell the pickle juice all over the wings. Smells so delicious, honey. So delicious. Okay, you know me did have a bucket and make gonna see it, right? Look how the thing nice and tender. Look at that. It's really hot as you can see, but honey, I just had to show you how these wings look. It's actually falling off the bone. The meat just separates itself off the bone. And when I tell you about flavor, if you love pickle, honey, you have to give this recipe a try. The pickle take this jerk wing up to another kind of level like no other. This is one of the best. Me did love the other recipes I'm do with the wings them, but this one right here so are the best jerk wings me ever making in my kitchen ever. And let me tell you, boo, I will forever be making anything jerk like this. Some pickle juice or some pickle, yes, boo. Look at that. These wings are amazing off the chain. Can you imagine if they put it on the grill outside? Of course, I had to give my husband his plate with his rice and peas and everything. But that's it, y'all. Thumbs up the recipe and tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy!